What's up, guys? Epic Plays back with another video. You guys are probably wondering why I'm whispering right now, and it's because my dad's trying to sleep, so I got my door shut. Yeah. I've really been picking the heck out of my lip. It's like, I don't know if it's an ADHD thing or not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have it. I mean, one reason, so I'll just be picking for no reason, but yeah. Sorry if you guys can't really hear me, I'll let one of my fans going, but yeah. So what I wanted to go over was, I don't know, I was taking another SAT practice test right before I'm going to take one in June, and I just really got frustrated, so I just gave up, and I just feel like an absolute failure right now. So I just wanted to make a YouTube video and kind of let my stuff out. But yeah, here's a rocket engine I designed. I don't know, I'm really learning a lot about rocket engines lately and rocket science, but yet I can't decent SAT score. I mean, I've heard 1060 is average. I doubt most people get that on their first try. More than likely it's probably about what I get, but I think that the average, how they calculate average, is like the average score submitted to colleges. Just like with high school GPA, like how do you get a 3.0? I'm actually like impressed by that. You know, because most people, at least at my school, most people have like a 2.5, 2.7, which is ballpark I'm in as well. I only know a couple people with like a 3.0. And I mean, like, you really gotta try, man, to get a 3.0. It's hard. At least for me. Either it's hard or I'm just stupid. You know, like I said, I did goof off a lot in my 11th grade, but my 10th grade, I did relatively decent. Like, I can show you my transcripts right now if I can find them, so I'll be right back. Here's my high school binder. Yeah, this is all my stuff. Oh yeah, you guys really want, I'm gonna show you guys something crazy. So, senior avid and my U.S. government, I did relatively good in government and economics. 2 in economics because that one assignment I didn't do that was worth like 50 points. But I really have a good understanding of it, but this is my physics, you know. Some work, it was like notes or something like that. It was a lab, but then I got like another session. But this is my pre-calculus homework on its own. Pre-calculus. And I took all the notes I could, and I still failed the class. Pretty much, but I mean, I graduated, so that's what matters, I guess. I got my English and stuff. That right there again, that was not done. That was, I think, yeah, that's cinema studies. That was like a homework assignment. I don't even know if that was even a homework assignment. I think that was like formative or something, so it wasn't even a grade. But, yeah. So this is my transcript. I have to cover all this up here because that's where my address and stuff is. But as you can see, I mean, I don't really think it really matters too much if my student ID is shown there, you know, because I'm not in high school anymore. So yeah, there's kind of my stuff right there, and there's my GPA right there. So the reason why my 9th grade says I have a 0.0 is because I was doing something called Tennessee Connections, and you know, it doesn't, you know, so it only says that I passed the classes, so it didn't really tell me my grades that I got, but apparently they weren't too good. Now, my 10th grade, how are these not good enough grades to have a 3.0? Like, how is that not a 3.0 unweighted, at least? How is that a 2.6? Look at this. I mean, then again, the grading system was kind of screwed. So, like, a 93 to 100 was considered an A, so I only had a couple A's. So, yeah, I can kind of see how that was there. You got my 11th grade ACT prep. But, like, okay, besides the 250s right there, okay, grading scale here was, like, normal. And I ended up getting a 2 point... Okay, it's actually kind of mixed up here, because it says my... Wait a minute, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually, mixed up or not. I think that's actually okay. But this is what really trips me out, so... Actually, on this, I actually had a 3.3 weighted GPA, 3.2 unweighted. But my English 3, since I failed those 2 classes in my 11th grade, I had to make them up in Edgenuity, which brought them up to a 60, but then for some reason they got put in my 12th grade instead of my 11th grade, and it's just a whole world of crap. But excluding those 2 Ds, I still had that D in pre-calculus. But I mean, I got decent grades, so of course that'd be like a 3.3. But I mean, overall, I think the grading system, in my opinion, is just absolutely grade. At least at my school has like really high standards. Like, it's 28 credits to graduate at my school, being like 22 credits in my state is like the average to graduate. Mine is like 28, and each semester is like half a credit for like 1 class, and it's like, what? But yeah, I just had to kind of get that off my chest because it's kind of aggravating, Like, my 11th grade year was stressful, I had a lot going on at that time. And then I don't know, man, my 10th grade year, I actually did decent, I actually somewhat tried. I don't see how most students can muster a B average. I don't see how it's possible. Either they're robots or it's like, I don't know, I'm not crazy like that, but I mean, I don't see how, how that's average. Because, how I grew up, at least, in my school, it says my state, which is Tennessee, has an average GPA of a 3.3, and I'm like, dude, I busted my ass to get that 3.3, and I'm like, no way most of the people here do that. And I hate to put down my own state, but you hear Tennessee, you go to other parts, excluding Nashville, people do not give 2 craps what they think about their grades. And the only reason why I think that is because it's Tennessee, for crying out loud. But I don't want to get too in depth why actual things on it, but what else is I was gonna show you guys also this. Well, I mean, I can't really find my practice scores, but it's just like, I mean, I really tried in reading and writing right there, man. I actually used every little bit of time on that. This is the actual test. This isn't practice test. This is the actual test. But I used every bit of time for my reading and writing, and I read every little passage, went over the questions. For the math, I actually studied pretty much for about a month's worth. And I mean, I don't know. My practice tests were like 850, so I guess 852 and 920 is a good improvement, I guess. I don't know. I'm an idiot, honestly. But the reason why I made this video was just to kind of get some just anger off my chest and aggravation. Because, yeah. I don't know, when I keep in anger, it's just like, it's not good. Because I really want to let it out. And it's just like, yeah. But I'm glad I kind of let that out, and glad the whole world can see this. So, you guys have a good one, and like I always say, actually I started saying this not too long ago, but don't be a screw-up like me, okay? Even though I actually tried somewhat, but I mean, whatever. I tried in my 10th and 12th grade, that's what matters. And my freshman year was COVID. And I know YouTube doesn't like that word, but I'm not trying to make any money on YouTube, so it doesn't matter. But you guys have a good one, and peace out.